Hey YouTube. So I am doing a revamped review to replace two prior reviews on some hair that I purchased from Genesis Virgin Hair Company. And the hair that I purchased is the Kinky Straight texture. I think it's Virgin Brazilian Kinky Straight texture. And I am going to completely disregard my first two reviews at this time because this video is about my most recent purchase with this company, my most recent experience that has superseded and overpowered the prior one. I will reference it towards the end of this video. But this most recent purchase, I bought a 22-inch and a 20-inch and a closure. I already had an 18-inch from a prior purchase that I had in August of 2015. So this most recent order was done in February of 2016. I got the hair, and like I said, I put those two new bundles, the 20 and the 22, and then some of the old 18, and then the new closure on a wig cap. The customer service upon my initial ordering was bad. They took well over 24 hours to respond. Sometimes it took 48 plus hours to respond to the questions that I was asking. They will take the full 7 to 10 days that they advertise on their website for processing. So don't think that you're going to get it earlier. You don't hold your breath. My closure also shipped late because of something about the vendor. I don't know. But whatever. I finally got the hair and I put the hair in. There was nothing different that I did with this hair that I didn't do with my bundles that I got in August of 2015, which, like I said, I'll talk about at the end of this video. But as soon as I put the hair in, I noticed some tangling. And it wasn't like these are snags, let me work this hair in and it'll be fine. It was like multiple hairs wounded together. It was tangling that required some digging in it. And of course that led to shedding because it was continually stressing on the hair. And this was just day one. Day two, it got a little worse. And by day three, the hair started to show its ass. It was matting. It was nesting, rolled up, sitting on the back of my shirt and neck like this. If I didn't finger comb the hair and tame it every 10 to 20 minutes. Probably more unconsciously, but I knew to make it a point to finger comb my hair. I want to show you some pictures real quickly. I don't know how to insert, so that's the best we're going to get. This is what the hair looked like. It's on a wig cap, so this is the back of the wig, and it looks dry, but I promise you it's not, and I'll explain why it's not in a minute. This is another. Ooh. Gosh, this is so ghetto. Sorry. This is another picture of the hair. Right there. You see this is the back of the wig right here. Just a whole bunch of woven knots and disgusting mess. The hair, just real quickly, I know how to take care of hair. I'm very bougie about my hair. I buy very expensive hair, and I haven't bought beauty supplies to hair in forever. I know that there's only a certain point. There's only so much you can do to revive hair that's ran its course. In this case, this hair didn't run a course. It got put on my head in a bad state, and I was automatically kind of discouraged at the fact that, like, what am I to do? Can this even be revived? This is it. This is the best state of this hair. Like, you buy hair, the way you get is usually the best state of it. But anyway, I tried everything. I tried silicone baths. I tried the bleach baths. I tried all kind of expensive argan oils. I tried to cut corners. I got the Suave argan oil at one point. I got another one on Amazon, like 100% pure compressed organic argan oil and da-da-da-da-da. Wonderful, amazing reviews about how it helped damaged, dry, tangled hair and stuff like that. Did nothing for this guy. Then I just had to finally bite the dust and buy the expensive Moroccan argan oil in the blue bottle, the blue and orange one. I tried dozens of different nourishing, neutralizing, clarifying, fortifying, every kind of ing shampoo and conditioner combination you can think of. I've tried to completely redo the wig with a whole bunch of spacing in the back. I tried to completely remove the hair from the nape of the neck. At one point, I just had hair right here upwards. Everything down was ridiculous and it looked dumb. I might as well have had a 12-inch in. None of that worked. No combination of any single thing worked on this hair. At very best, I was able to get a day of snags and small tangles. By day 2, more tangles, and by day 3, I'm nesting. Sorry, by day 2.5, I'm nesting. Day 3, I'm nesting. I'm matting with just big, nasty balls in the back of my head. God. So, real quickly about this, I did purchase this hair in August of 2015 first, and I had an amazing experience. I had wonderful customer service. I requested that they expedite the shipping, their processing, because I needed it quickly, and they did. They fulfilled that for me. I received the hair. I wore it from August to February with barely any shedding. It started to shed in like January, and it was not excessive. It was reasonable. I'd never sealed the wefts. It had been washed plenty of times to weaken the wefts, different products on it. It was completely understandable and manageable. The reason why I purchased more hair is because I wanted longer bundles. My first bundle at that time, the longest one was a 20-inch, and within the 20-inch, they had a lot of breakage. A lot of short pieces and stuff like that. So I ended up having to cut it because it looked ratty, and I ended up with like an 18-inch. So this time around, when I purchased in February 2016, I wanted longer hair, and that's why I got the 22 and the 20 versus the 20 being the longer one with the prior purchase. Anywho, with that being said, I know what this hair could have been. And when I purchased this hair, I went in like a very, very different from anyone who would have went in and not knowing how the hair should behave and how good the customer service could have been. So I went in with higher expectations than a normal person or than a first-time buyer with a company. And I think for me, that's probably why I was the most frustrated and disappointed and just absolutely disgusted with the company. And the fact that I emailed them in April. I had the hair in February. I emailed them in April because during this whole time, I'm saying it's me, and there are more things that I could do to fix this. Just wait it out. So I finally discovered that I have no more money or time to waste trying to get this hair to behave. I emailed them April 14th, no response. April 18th, 19th, and 20th, I emailed them each day, no response. Finally, April 21st, I gave them a long paragraphs explaining how I've been completely ignored by a company that I entrusted and gave my money to, and I feel insulted to say the very least. I let them know that I was going to file a dispute. I was going to post videos, comment on their social networks, letting everybody know how terrible of a company they are and the bad product that they're selling. I finally got a response letting me know, and I also attached pictures. I finally got a response, and they let me know that they were going to share that information with the manager, who was going to get back to me as soon as possible. I responded that same day saying, thank you. I look forward to hearing from you guys, blah, blah, blah. No response from the manager. Around 48 hours after they said that they were going to contact me, I then sent another email. And I let them know that I am absolutely fed up. And I couldn't have imagined how I thought so highly of them. And the fact that even a piece of a pathetic company that has the audacity to call themselves a company will respond to a customer. The fact that I was just completely ignored, you are not a company. When you completely ignore a customer giving you hundreds of dollars for a product and they express their complaints and you ignore them, you are not a company. You are just ghetto bitches selling weave. Like, that's what you are. You have no level or degree of professionalism about yourself, and it's insulting. I'm out of words. I forgot what the hell I was saying because I just got so mad. But yeah, they just completely ignored me, and it's really frustrating. And all of that I asked for is I let them know that there's nothing that I'm asking for free. I've paid for this hair and I can't wear it. Like, it's to the point where, like, I'm throwing this hair on every day just because I don't know what my next move is right now, but it's like this I should not be wearing this hair every day, shedding all over the damn office. It makes no sense. And God, I'm sorry, I keep going blank. But anyway, my first purchase was really good with this hair. The customer service was really good. And the only reason I'm saying is because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just this bitter bitch who was ignored and they're not giving me free hair and now I'm mad. This is absolutely not the case. I don't know whether or not they changed their vendors from August to the February date that I purchased. I asked them that to see whether or not I would even consider, if I had some extra money laying around, purchasing from them again. If they did switch vendors, because I don't like this hair, and I did like the one in August, but they didn't respond to me. I'm flabbergasted. I'm disappointed. I do not recommend this hair, and the reason why is because, yes, I did get good hair in August, but I got terrible hair in February, and I don't know what it is. It may be that I got a bad batch, but I honestly personally feel like when you're charging people hundreds of dollars for a product, there should be no oops, that was a bad batch. And if that's possible, then you need to advertise that. And if you don't advertise that, then you need to make it a conscious effort to make sure that you are responsive to people when they approach you about a faulty or defective product. Don't get this hair, please. There's more I had to say. Oh, yeah. I combed this hair several times because I did several edits of this video or several versions of it. And I'm not going to comb it again because I know I'm not going to get the shedding that is naturally always going to happen because I just combed it like 10 minutes ago. This is what came out when I combed it. And prior to combing it, I had a battle with it, finger combing a bird's nest out in the back. So the fact that I had this much still come out in tangles, in knots, is ridiculous. I'll comb it right now. Alright, not much came out with that. It was like 2 strands. Not much came out with that because, like I said, I just combed it when I was recording earlier. I don't recommend this hair, ladies. I really don't. It's the hair is one. The fact that you may possibly get terrible hair, but it's just their complete disregard for their customer and the fact that they don't value or appreciate you. Once you've made that purchase, you are done. And I've had really, really great experiences with a lot of different online companies, like Her Hair Company. They're super responsive. They call you in several weeks after your purchase, asking you how the hair is doing. Like, they are so responsive. There's a way in which you operate your establishment to build a reputation that you want your business to be. And at this point, I do not recommend Genesis Virgin Hair Company to anyone because my opinion on them and how they represented themselves are just some ghetto bitches selling weave on the internet. That's it. They're not a professional establishment or company to me. And I don't recommend them. I'm sorry. Please spread the word. Please thumbs up the video. Please share it. Please post the link on everything that you can post it on, because I'm really trying to spread the word about this. I spend my hard-earned money. I'm not a guru. I do not get hair for free. Please share this so that women do not waste their money. Thank you.